Ho, ho, ho! The holiday episode has finally arrived. Merry Christmas!
Welcome to Pour It On Me, where cocktail culture comes alive. From rooftop bars to hidden speakeasies, and even our own kitchens, we're shaking, stirring, and sipping it all. Whether you're chasing the perfect old-fashioned or just love a good drink story, grab a glass and let's pour it on.
All right, well, welcome back, everybody, to Pour It On Me. I am thrilled and amazed to have my lovely niece, Rebecca, with me here. Becca for short. Thank you so much for being here today, Becca.
You're welcome.
If you don't know me, my name's Amanda. I was told on one of my previous podcasts that I don't always say my name because I figured if you're listening, you know who I am anyway. But you know what? Hey, I'm Amanda DeSimone, and this is my podcast, Pour It On Me. And I'm so excited to try out some holiday drinks today. And I have a very, very nervous niece. So here, she's very nervous about doing this.
Get a couple in.
Okay? All right. But she has been helping me out with this because I took a little bit of a break. I need to take a little bit of step back and reevaluate and figure out best steps and equipment and all of that. So we are actually not even at my house right now. A lovely friend of mine lent me his kitchen so that I can do this today. So excited to have this going on here. Took us a little bit to set up, but we're here. And we're here to celebrate the holidays. You excited?
Yeah.
Excited for the holidays?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I've got some questions for you.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about these questions. You do have a question. Which camera do I look? Either one. Like, keep going. And you don't even need to look at the camera. You can look at me if you want.
Oh, that's good.
But normally you look at the one that's opposite of you, like diagonally from you. So you need to adjust your chair there.
Yep.
Here we go. All right. Perfect. Wonderful. Well, thank you. So Becca has been taste testing some of these for me all week.
Yep.
Because I couldn't decide. There were so many of them. I just could not decide whatsoever. So I just said to Becca, you know what? Help me out. So she just toiled over it. She really worked so hard. It must have been terrible for her to try all these drinks out. There were a few that weren't good though, right?
Yeah, there were a few that
there were a few
good.
that did not turn out the way that you
Or the
hoped them.
colors were terrible.
They looked like they were supposed to be Grinch, but they turned out and looked like it was puke.
Yeah. Grinch's sewer water.
Was pretty. She might have liked it was the Grinch, but I don't know. I digress. I'm not gonna worry about that. Anyway, neither here nor there. We are gonna start out with some questions after you tell me what we're about to drink right now. I have this lovely drink in front of us.
All right.
Your lovely drink.
This is the Dirty Santa.
The Dirty Santa. Fantastic.
It has vodka, grenadine, and Canada Dry. That's like the cranberry flavor. And then it has a rim of sugar and frosting. Oh, and cherries and rosemary. But I have 2 sticks of cherries because I have to try these dark ones and I'm nervous.
So my friend came home and he was like, "What are you doing putting his cherries in there? You don't have the good dark cherries. What are you doing?" It's like real drinkers are going to know. They're going to know that you're drinking the wrong one.
Here I
So
am.
we had to fix those. All right. So here we are. We're going to both try it. Ready? Okay. Cheers.
Oh, sorry.
Cheers. Happy holidays.
That's what I got.
Making a mess already. To clean afterwards. Whoa. That's good.
That's a good one to just sip, especially like with dinner.
It's a little on the sweeter side because it does have all those the Canada Dry and then
And the grenadine.
grenadine in it. So it is a little on the sweeter side. And of course you get the sugar and the
Yeah.
frosting on the outside of it.
There's a lot.
Which is sticking to my lips. I take a sip. I almost want to
Get you a little spot that doesn't have it.
Still look a spot.
You should have got that spot in the corner.
So folks, we had to drive over here with all of the equipment, with all of the drinks, and we actually prepped. Her lovely wife was kind enough to help prep a lot of these glasses and things before we came, but we had to bring all this stuff with us. So in the car, we're trying to drive here, and every time, because you were sitting there with the big,
It's like a big round Tupperware container.
with all these glasses in it, and every time that her wife would hit a bump, she'd be like, "Sorry." So then she started saying, "I'm turning now."
Thanks, babe. Got us here safely.
They look all wonderful still. Thank you so much, Brittany. We appreciate it.
I want to try one of these cherries, though.
All right, well, you do that because I want to see if you know the difference. Because I don't like cherries, so excuse me.
They're hard. I'm not ready.
If you were type.
Okay. It's very sweet. It's almost like biting into a cordial cherry, like you know the ones that have the chocolate with the cherry and the stuff in it.
I'm not sure I know. No, I don't eat cherries.
Anybody else will know. It's the little you have a little cherry with the little juice and it's covered in chocolate and they come in a little red box. I love them. I love them.
I've seen them. I've just never had one before.
That's very much what this tastes like. Like it's got almost like a chocolatey vibe to it, probably because it's dark, but I also have this stuff.
So this is something we want to make sure that we're trying to be inclusive here with all of these, right?
Right.
So this we made as a cocktail, but we do understand that people during the holidays, they want to be included and maybe they don't drink alcohol for one reason or another.
Mhm.
So this can be made as a mocktail, right?
Absolutely. Yep. You could put your Canada Dry in, your grenadine, your ice, and then you can put some vanilla syrup, and that will make it as well. And it will taste just the same.
So that people can partake without having to
Exactly.
worry about the alcohol. Fantastic. Well, are you ready for some questions?
Oh gosh, yes.
All right. Well, I know the answer to some of these, but our viewers don't. Our listeners don't. So you
Sure.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Tree up before December 1st, yes or no?
No. No. The tree goes up like December 17th.
Not at my house.
Not
Like,
at your
not at my
house.
house. In my house, it's usually the day after Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
That's usually the day that I do my decorating. Real tree or fake tree? What's your preference?
Fig trees because they just are easier. They're less mess. You don't have to water it. It's not another thing to take care of, and we have enough of those. So, fig.
By the way, do you like my shirt?
I do like
Old
your
fashioned
shirt.
Christmas. Isn't that awesome? Hopefully everybody can see that in there. But my little old fashions, you know, my old fashions. We'll talk about you and old fashions later. But I personally, I love the idea of a real tree. And when I was a kid, that was the thing,
Yeah.
right? I'd go with my parents as a kid. We'd cut it down. We even would tag it like the year before.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah. So we knew which tree we wanted the year before.
Oh wow,
Um,
that's dedication.
It is. And so, we would tag it and the next year we'd come and we'd cut it down. It was a whole experience and I loved it. But the needles would fall on the floor.
Mhm.
You'd step on them, they hurt. And somebody
It's
would
like
forget
a
to.
toothpick.
Yeah. Becca was traumatized by a tooth. It got stuck in her foot. So I can't believe that she's sitting here with these.
I know, I'm nervous.
She's afraid to even touch them, like it's gonna happen again. But like I said, I love that idea.
Mhm.
But it's such a hassle.
Mhm.
It's such a hassle.
I feel like if you were to go like apple picking instead, you almost get like the same feel of like going there and picking things and like getting to bring something home, but it's not a big tree. Like we don't need the giant tree.
But I do love the smell though. The
Yeah,
smell of
that's-
the tree and I
Mhm.
just love that. All right, white lights or colored lights?
I think that depends because when you have kids, they refuse to use the white lights. And then you learn to like the colored lights. But almost always we have white lights outside too. So it kind of makes it easier to have both. But on the tree, we're going to stay colored.
So I'm surprised though then because the tree that's in my house right now on the first floor can change colors, it can flash, it goes. Nobody's touched it. Nobody's. They're afraid. Are they afraid of me?
No, but we're just not Christmas people. We're not Christmas. Like we are excited on the day of Christmas. We all wake up early. We make breakfast. We're all in our pajamas. We're excited. That's it. the before and the after are not as exciting for us. So
I used to love it. I mean, you know me, I love the whole decorating of the tree. It's a whole process when my kids are here. I think that's probably been the hardest thing for me this year. There are so many people in my life that are not around right now. And so it's been a really hard Christmas because all those traditions aren't being done. And so decorating the tree. So I was very glad to have her kids around to be able to do that. And she and her wife helped me with the big tree, and then the smaller tree they decorated as a
I
family.
know they
So
decorated it so
they
silly.
did. And it was so cute though. I mean, they put like their little stuffed animals on it. They drew pictures for I mean, but it's so original and it's authentic. You know what I mean?
Lisa and my kids too. They will find a way to make it theirs.
I love it. It's fantastic. All right, so I already know the answer to this one. Cozy night in or holiday party out?
Oh, cozy night on.
Yeah.
Slippers, pajamas, young children.
I can go either way. Like I do enjoy just sitting on the couch watching a movie or whatever under the blanket. I mean, that's fine for me. But I do like to go out and have a good time, as you know. So, in fact, I'm going to an ugly sweater / Christmas pajama party tomorrow.
Fun.
So,
What are you wearing?
I am wearing pajamas. I'm going to wear pajamas. I don't own an ugly sweater this year. So,
Okay.
as Rebecca knows all too well, I disposed of how many pieces of clothing in the last
It's like 3
years? I literally have 300 pieces of clothing that I have decided to sell. And so I don't know that there's a sweater in that one, but I did donate a lot of stuff on top of that. So just guess there was probably another 100 pieces of clothing that I decided to get rid of. It's a lot of clothes. It's a lot of clothes. And so getting rid of all of those clothes, I just decided, you know what? There probably was an ugly sweater in there
Yeah.
somewhere. And probably don't have one anymore, but that's fine. But I can go either way. But this whole week, you know, my whole week this week has been booked.
It's been
And,
a wild week.
So, snow day, love it or hate it?
Hate it.
Do you really?
I hate the snow.
It snowed a few weeks ago. You were out there with
I
your
have
kids.
kids.
I don't care.
I also have a wife that is basically a child when it comes to that stuff. She loves to go out and play. And she didn't grow up with snow. So since she's from Tennessee, they have a lot of ice, but no snow, or it's very, very little snow. She said mostly like dustings. So when we have actual snow, we all go out and we play, and I'm a good parent. I'm a good wife. So I go out with them and I watch while they play.
I give you credit. I can't do it anymore.
It's hard.
I can't. I love the look of it. It's beautiful. It's wonderful to sit down on a nice day when it's not outside. Coming down, it's gorgeous. However, you know me, I get the least bit cold. Forget it. I can't take it. I can't take it.
It's harsh.
It's awful. So no, you can keep the snow. All right. We're moving on to movies and music.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. Christmas movie on repeat
No.
or background noise?
Everything's background noise. Especially Christmas.
See, now for me, every year, TNT, and those of you that are older will remember this, TNT played A Christmas Story on repeat for 24 hours. I don't know if they still do that. For 24 hours.
Dedication.
And I literally would be wrapping presents Christmas Eve. It would start at like 8 o'clock in the evening. And I would be wrapping presents. That's what I would turn on. And it would be on all night long on the TV through the whole day the next day.
Oh my gosh. No, thank you. That sounds like a lot of one movie. That's where Jordan gets it. That's where she gets it.
My daughter, Jordan.
I believe it.
Blame it on me.
Yeah.
I give her moviecation, as she calls it.
Moviecation.
Yes.
That's cute.
Yeah, so but that's what I do. But we have a whole tradition in my family. We start with certain movies every year. So Thanksgiving, right after dinner is done, the first thing that we usually watch is Miracle on 34th Street. And it's got to be the classic one. Which brings me to my next question. Classic or new releases?
Both.
Both. Okay.
I
That
said
took you a few seconds to think the answer there.
Well, like,
Tell me what.
okay, so The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. Love it. I will watch it any time of year. But my kids are young, so they're excited about all of the other new things coming out. And Sean, as much as he wants to watch some things over and over, he gets bored with it so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll be like, no, I already seen it. I don't want to watch that anymore. So, both. Sometimes we just look for new stuff.
I totally get it. And for us, though, like I said, we have that tradition.
Mhm.
So it starts with Miracle on 34th Street. We watch like all the Home Alone movies,
Mhm.
all the Santa Claus movies. And then like by Christmas, we watch all the other ones, Frosty and all those, all the way through.
Mhm.
And then we get to Christmas Eve and we have to watch what's the one that Poppy likes so much?
Groundhog Day?
No, he does like Groundhog Day, but now I can't remember. It's a Wonderful Life. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life, and he absolutely loves that movie. So every year we watch that on Christmas Eve, and then it starts with a Christmas Story,
Mhm.
and then you're gonna hate me this year, but it'll be on for a couple times, and then move on the next day, and it's just like okay, well, we've got it all done now. We just watch whatever,
Mhm.
but but they're all the classics. I can't do the new Miracle on 34th Street. It doesn't work for me at all. I appreciate it. No, you ever see the movie Matilda? The girl that's in that place in that
That's
one.
fun.
So yeah. I can't stand when they remake movies. It drives me nuts.
Gotta have an open mind. They're doing redoing Harry Potter, and I'm thrilled.
Are you serious?
They're not redoing Harry Potter. They're making it into a TV series, and we are super excited about it because they was just talking about how she wishes it was a TV show because we like those better.
Babe is Brittany, by the way.
So she was so like, I want this. She's like, I'm just gonna like go to Hollywood and tell them what I want. And then it came out that they were in the makes of doing it. They've changed the characters a lot, and that's a little nerve wracking, but see what happens.
Well, I mean, the kids grew up. Not much you can do.
Yeah,
Can't really reuse them,
that's
right?
true.
But you're talking about movies that really aren't Christmas movies, though.
Oh.
And so I'm going to ask you a question, and this is the ultimate question, and I know I'm going to probably lose some fans over this one.
Okay.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I've never seen it. I can now speak to it.
So now I'm afraid to say my answer
Okay.
because you haven't seen it.
Okay.
I'm going to explain to you that it's a terrorist plot
Mhm.
that happens in this huge building. And what's going on is there's a Christmas party going on
Okay.
in the building, but it has nothing to do with Christmas.
It's just an
Okay.
action movie.
This shit would happen whether Christmas was going on or not.
Mhm.
It could be a different party, right? Doesn't work that way.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So it's definitely not a Christmas. For me,
Not
I
a
don't think it's a
Christmas
Christmas
movie.
movie. But and we could have a debate on this another time. But
Yeah, I'll have to watch it
yeah, you're gonna have
And
to
then
watch it
we'll
now.
come
You let me
back.
know.
for an update.
I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see it as a Christmas movie. But it's a huge debate online.
I've seen it where people are
Debates,
talking
yeah.
about it, but
No,
I've never seen
sorry.
the movie.
Sorry, guys. I love you all, but I can't. I can't do it. Can't do it. So I know you like it's the Grinch. The Jim Carrey is your
Yeah.
favorite, right?
Mhm.
That one's your favorite. All right, cool. But what about that one is it that you like so much?
He's funny. I grew up with Jim Carrey, so he's very like something I know. He's familiar. I enjoy a lot of his movies. And I know that he went through absolute hell for that movie. So I
It's like
appreciate
6
him.
hours of makeup, right? Wasn't it like 6 hours?
Yeah, he had to go through like it was so much like the outfit was skin tight. Everything had to be, perfect, and he was in there forever. He had to actually do training with like the FBI or something to withgo terrorist like kidnapping. What's the word I'm looking for? Torture.
Yeah.
So that he could get through being through the movie.
Holy cow.
Yeah, he went through a lot. And I appreciate him for it. And I watch it all the time.
Beck, I thought you were going to be a good sidekick for this podcast. You are way behind.
I'm nervous.
Can't be nervous to drink, and you're just talking. Nobody else can see us right now. You do know that, right?
Now.
Now.
Right now. It's gonna come out one day. And I'm gonna have to live through watching it again while we edit and figure out things that are happening.
So funny. All right. Carolers.
No.
Charming or awkward?
Awkward. She didn't even let me finish the question. Carolers is all I need.
I used to love to do it. I used to love to
Really?
Yeah, I did. And then I kind of realized
Thing.
no, this is when I was young. I liked to do it.
Yeah, because it's an old person thing. Nowadays, people don't do it anymore. They did it then. Oh, that's the cherry.
You sure you need it?
No. I mean, yes, I'm sure I didn't need it.
But you also need to stab it with the.
I know.
With the terrified of.
I'm terrified.
Oh, by the way, folks, I did learn a little thing. Do you know how they put 2 straws in every drink when you go to a bar?
Yeah.
Well, my friend Ricardo explained to me that the reason for that is that with 1 straw, it's very hard to stir, but with 2 straws, you get that friction or resistance, yeah, to be able to do that. So that's why they have 2 in every drink.
That's interesting.
So I was like, oh my God, I finally have the answer. Because it annoys the crap out of me when I go to a bar. I'm like, why the fuck are you giving me? I'm not sharing this thing with anybody.
Right.
Why do I need 2 straws? And that's the answer. I was like,
Interesting.
it's a little bit, you guys got a little bit of knowledge here, a little bit of info.
Pouring it on them.
Pouring it on them. I'm pouring it on you with the details here. The deets. The inside track. All right, I think we're ready for another drink. Yeah, ready for another one? All right, we're going to pause here for a second. We'll be back with another one.
The Dirty Santa. Put a large ice cube into a sugar-frosted rimmed glass. Add 1.5 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce grenadine, 1 ounce lime juice. Top off with cranberry Canada Dry. Add cherries for garnish.
All right, Becca, I'm excited for this next one.
Me too.
Are you excited for this next one?
I am.
I am. So tell me about this one. What is this one?
Okay, so this is
The martini.
it's got a name.
You remember what the name is?
Remember what the name is?
Pause, please. She's going to go grab the paper that tells us what the name is. I swear we're only on the 3rd one. And it's, but we're having so much fun with this.
Candy cane.
What is it? Candy cane. It's a candy cane martini. So let me explain. So this is fluff on the inside, right?
It is.
So this is marshmallow fluff, and then we have these little beads. And when you put the beads in and you put all the ingredients in, it then flows down and makes it look like this candy cane stripe along on the inside. So what's in here?
It has peppermint vodka, vanilla vodka, butterscotch. My God, butterscotch, mops, and half and half. Whew, that was hard. Okay, ready?
Let's hope it's not half and half. I like this. Let's hope I whole like this. Oh, that's good.
Funny story, I hate peppermint.
Do you really?
Yeah. Tell me drinking this one more. Because it's fun. We're doing it for the people.
Just for you folks, just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, more questions?
Yeah.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see.
I do like how creamy this one is, though.
It is very creamy. And I'm, like I said, I'm not a big, like, I don't like eggnog.
No, me either.
And I know your babe does, though.
Oh, yeah.
Your babe, like, oh, I can't stand it. This would, when you look at this, it would remind you of eggnog, but
Give you
glad
that
it's just
feel.
half and half. So.
Mm-hmm. Nerve because something else, too.
All right, let's talk about gifts and traditions.
Okay.
Ready? Yeah. So a thoughtful gift or practical gift?
I don't know. I believe that you should have, if you're giving a gift to someone, you should give them something they want, something they need, something they
Wear.
something to wear, and something to read. Got it.
So you got that from me. You
Yeah.
might have learned that from me. Because I do that every year too. No, I agree. No over the board. So that's a good tradition. I like that tradition. But do you like those things to be thoughtful or just because they're tradition?
I like it to be thoughtful. I'm a thoughtful person. I think that putting thought into something is better than spending a ton of money on something. So, what about you?
I like that too. I actually have scaled back a tremendous amount when it comes to buying gifts.
Mhm.
And so I still do that for things, you know. But it's usually scaled back. And this year, I told my kids, I think we're probably going to do used gifts, so thrift store gifts.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So it's still something to wear, something to read, whatever have you. But it's gonna be used.
Yep.
So I think that's a good idea. On top of which I don't have to pay tariffs
There you go.
if I'm doing that. But no, I do like that. But I do like thoughtful gifts. So I have a beautiful picture that someone gave me that was that's in my office that is an Audrey Hepburn picture with oh God, I can't even think of his name, but you know, Cary Grant, that's who it was. And so I think it's Cary Grant. Anyway, so the picture though is just so memorable to me, and every time I see it, it makes me smile. It was very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Something that they knew I liked Audrey Hepburn, so that was the thing. So I really do like that. Wrapping paper or gift bags?
Wrapping paper.
You like wrapping paper?
Love wrapping paper.
Do you really?
Yeah, babe and I sit there all night working on it.
Really?
And it's probably because I just like the process of it, and I like the way they look, and I'm super like OCD with it, so it has to be perfect. So
I know I had to wrap a gift for a friend's birthday the other day, and you were like, "You need any help with that?" So you were all about that, and your wife was sitting there
yeah,
pulling off pieces. Dave, you guys are tag team in that. Like, we got this. We gotta go.
Great tag team.
I go back and forth. So what I like about the wrapping paper, and I have a ton. If you didn't notice, I have a ton of wrapping paper. I have a ton of everything, but the kids pick out what their gifts, which wrapping paper is for their gift for that year. So that way all the gifts for them are in that same paper. So I do that. But, you know, my grandmother, your great grandmother, who we called Gigi, she loved to wrap gifts. That was a big, and she taught me how to wrap.
Oh, really?
So I love that. But I do have some nightmares, a little bit of trauma when it comes to wrapping. And I'll explain that I worked for.
That's on a repeat.
Huh?
Probably from that movie that's on a repeat.
It's not the movie that's on repeat. I swear to God. No, it's actually because I worked for a department store when I was in high school called Holland Hughes. I don't know if you remember.
I don't remember.
You're probably too young to remember that, but there's a department store back in Waterbury, Connecticut, where I'm from, called Holland Hughes. And I think it was like a requirement in my family that everybody had to work there at some point in their lives. I don't know if your mother actually worked there, but my grandmother did, my aunt did, my mother did, I did.
What's it?
Yeah, it was kind of a thing. So everybody knew who we were, which I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. But anyway, you know, every Christmas, if you got wrapping duty, people would come up with their stuff, and you'd have to try to figure out what the heck to put it in. Like they come with the teddy bear, and it's like, okay, I got to wrap this thing. I got to try to find a box, or I got to try to wrap. Yeah, so there was a little bit of trauma there sometimes, but I do like making sure that the kids have their own. They know which gifts are theirs. Then I don't have to write their names on it. It's like, this is mine.
Too.
All done.
Never
Perfect.
pick it out, but we make sure it's the same.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Well, you got lots of choices this year. You know your aunt has lots. All right. Morning presents or later in the day?
That's a hard one because we usually just let the kids wake up and let them start. But I really like, since the kids are starting to get older, I like that they're waking up a little later and it's not like 4 o'clock in the morning. But I think right when they get up, that's what we like. And then breakfast and whole thing. And then they get to play and have fun. So
yeah, I like it too. I like to get it over with in the morning.
Yeah.
Just, you know, of course, brings you back to the Santa days when the kids were young enough to do Santa or have Santa come visit. Now they're too old for that. But
my Sean's not.
Well, that'll be fun this year to do that. But Santa doesn't come, well, unless you count me. I don't know. I was just told I was Mrs. Claus a few minutes ago, but
yeah, that was good.
Anyway, so, but yeah, I do like to have the kids come downstairs and be all, that awe. So I know you don't like the movie, The Christmas Story, but I'm telling you, that whole scene where they come downstairs and they see all the, I love that. I love that.
Makes your heart happy.
It does. It makes my heart happy. Absolutely. All right. Big family gathering or small circle?
Small circle.
Yeah.
We had enough big family gatherings in my life so far. I'm okay with a small circle. I like to sit at home, hang out with my kids, hang out with my wife, and not do anything. Like, they're happy, I'm happy. I don't need to see anybody else.
Well, now I'm sorry, because you're going to be stuck with me and my kids.
And that's okay. That's okay. They'll be happy, and we'll be drunk.
Amen to that. Pour it on me, baby. All right. Host or guest?
I'm a great guest. I will help. I will do whatever you need. I will help you clean it up, but do not come to my house.
See, and I'm the one that's always saying I'm a great hostess. Like, I've got all the party planners and then some and whatever else to host people. And I'll flit around the house, do all this stuff, get everybody ready and everything done. So I hate to sit still, but I will say she is a good guest. She really is. So what can I help with? What can I do?
Yeah.
She's really good at that kind of stuff. And she cleans like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, I get it. All right. So I'm going to save these last few questions then for the next round. What do we got on the next menu? What's the next item?
We have either a sugar cookie, old fashioned, or we can do a mocktail.
I would really like the sugar cookie old fashioned. However, I'm going to do the mocktail, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
I delivered 2 drinks upstairs to our lovely host, who needs to finish those before we give him another one.
Okay.
So let's do the mocktail, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
The candy cane martini. Into a shaker, put ice. 4 ounces peppermint vodka. 2 ounces schnapps. 3 ounces vanilla vodka. 2 ounces, half and half. Rim your martini glass with fluff and dot sprinkles, and pour the contents of the shaker into the glass, making sure to reach the bottom of the line of candy dots. And watch the magic happen. As the dots begin to melt, the color drips down the inside of the glass, creating the candy cane effect. Enjoy!
All right. So now we've decided to move on to a mocktail. So tell us what this is.
This is the Grinch. I wish it was a little darker green, but it's okay. It has whatever the green Gatorade is, apple or lime or something. And then it has lime juice and ginger beer.
All right.
It's cute little.
So those of you who
thing.
prefer to have a mocktail, we have our Grinch drink. really have not had that much to drink. It would be as silly as could be.
Could be a heavy pour. It could be my fault.
Maybe.
I don't like this being on my nose.
That's
not
pretty
too
good.
bad.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
I the kids would really like this. You know?
They will.
And so they can feel like they're adults.
Put it in a fancy cup for them. They will be happy.
Exactly. And I think like what will be funny this year is that, you know, my son, my middle child, is studying over in England, and he comes home tomorrow night actually. And over in England, they can start drinking at 18. So he's been at the bar quite a bit. He's going to come home and he's going to have to sit at the butt home every night. He's not going to be able to go to the bar. And I'm going to be handing him one of these, like, here's your mocktail, baby. And again, what you been drinking over there?
That's so funny. I'm so excited for it too. That's come up so fast.
I know. I can't believe it. And then my daughter comes home on Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're only here for like another week. And then everybody's back to England. I know I'm just home with my little one. Well, in a house full of other people now, but you know, but it's fine. But as far as my own kids, although I feel like you're one of mine. So we already answered the question of eggnog.
Yes. So no.
Sorry, Brittany. We love you. But no, you can have all of it. All of it. You can have mine. You can have hers. You can have
Dairy free only.
all of it. Sweet treats or savory snacks?
Oh, sweet treat every single time.
Really?
I will eat dessert after dinner. Brittany will eat dessert before dinner. Because she is savory.
I will go back and forth. I go back and forth. However, folks, I do have to tell you that apparently I have a brownie problem in my house.
She does.
So here's the thing. So I bake every year, and my kids love brownies. So I didn't realize that when my daughter redid my cabinet that there are like brownies like hidden in the pantry, like toward the back. And I kept coming home since she and her family moved in with me to find that there were brownies made, which, by the way, was a little bit torturous because I actually had to have colonoscopy last week. Everything's fine, folks. Everything's fine. But I had routine colonoscopy. And I came home the day that I needed to start fasting or doing the prep, whatever have you. And I was like, oh, my God. Did you guys seriously make brownies? Which is one of my favorites. And she's like, yes, but part of the reason we had to make those brownies is because you have 37 boxes of brownies in the pantry.
There's so many, and I went in there to organize it a little bit, and I put it all by date. So now we're using all of the oldest before the newest. And it's all working out.
Quite efficient. Quite efficient.
Sure. I have a good teammate.
She does. Mike, I don't know how I live without them. I would pay them if I could. But all right. Let's see. Hot drinks or cold drinks in the winter?
Oh. Does it have alcohol in it?
Well, I mean, this is a boozy podcast. I think we need to just assume
Cold. I'm a cold drink person.
You know, I have to say that too. So one of the restaurants I go to, and I think if you watched my Shirlington episode, I went there. Palette 22 is one of my favorite places to go, and they have this whole warm cocktail menu right now. And for whatever reason, when they said it was hot something or other, I forget what the name is they had on the menu, I was like, oh, that sounds really good. But I just thought they meant spicy. So it came to the table and it was hot, and I was like, oh, God, I'm so disappointed. This is not what I thought it was going to be.
Was it good?
It was still good, but it was not what I expected.
I think like only apple cider is good hot.
Yeah, I can't even do hot. I can't even do hot apple cider.
Okay, I like some hot drinks.
Well, you don't drink coffee though either. You're
I
not.
don't drink a lot of coffee now. I used to drink a lot when I worked at school, but I think it was the atmosphere. And now I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to work, so I chug an energy drink on my way there, and I don't have time for coffee.
Well, so you know I like my protein hot chocolate. That's
Yes.
what I love to drink is protein hot chocolate. Now the company that I usually buy it from is no longer selling it, and so I'm very upset about that. So now I'm going to try to make it at home. But I will say that a couple of times there's a friend of mine. You guys all know Katie. She was on my first episode. she has this lovely cabin that sometimes I go to. And so I'll bring my hot chocolate with me, and I make sure that I'm bringing the Buffalo Trace bourbon cream with me. And that's going to be my creamer in there. So I start right off in the morning.
There
I'm
you
going
go, yeah.
to tell you, we're going to have a weekend. I'm going to have a weekend. Let's just, and add that in there. But I'll do the hot drink with the bourbon cream in it. We could do that.
I haven't had a lot of it, to be honest with you. I don't have a lot of the creamy liquors.
Yeah.
So.
This is not bad. And so I often will pair that with the peanut butter whiskey. So the Screwball peanut butter whiskey, that's kind of my go-to.
Sounds good.
I made the terrible mistake the other night to have one of those before I went to bed, and then my son was up at 2 a.m. So I was like, oh my God.
Rough.
Here I was getting such a good night's sleep after that peanut butter whiskey and bourbon cream.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. And I'm going to mention it again, but Ted hates this. My friend Ted that you watched.
Oh, yeah. I'm on the second part, just so you know, Ted.
She's a little behind on catch up. She finally subscribed to my podcast, folks. I mean, that's a step in the right direction, and now she's actually live on it here. But she, the thing that people hate about that I mentioned in that is that I don't get hangovers. And so that really bugs some people. Mm-hmm. So
I'm not really a hangover person either. I might get like a twinge of a headache, but I'm not like groggy. It's not like I have a hard day or anything. It's just like I wake up and I'm like, oh, my head hurts a little bit. Cool. Let's go.
Now I have some friends that just can't function the next day. And I'm like,
it's wild.
Somebody can't do that either. All right. So what's one signature holiday drink though that you have to have?
Apple cider.
Is it apple cider?
I love apple cider.
Man, you missed out for just before Thanksgiving, it was around Halloween. Mm-hmm. My friend Meg came over and she had that spiced hot cider, which I forgot all that stuff to bring to their house. So that just reminds me, but totally forgot that. Anyway, all right, let's see. So we already talked about, you answered this question without even asking you, dessert before dinner allowed or not, and you've already explained that, so we don't need to talk about that. All right, so fun and chaotic stuff. I'm going to ask 2 of these questions, and then we're going to move on to the next drink. Okay. Ugly sweaters, fun or forced? Well, let's not talk about the one I lent you today. We're not.
I think they're fun. I just don't like it when everybody has to wear it. Like if I don't have one and I'm going there and you're going to side eye me because I didn't have a sweater and I wore pajamas instead, like this is what we're doing, guys. But I do think they are fun. Some of them can be very fun. Yep.
I like the pajamas. I prefer the pajamas. I explained I don't own an ugly sweater anymore. Huh?
They're cozy cute.
They're cozy cute. So like I'm going to a party tomorrow night I mentioned, so I probably will wear this shirt again, but with pajama bottoms. Because I think this is funny to wear.
Perfect.
Yeah.
A t-shirt and pajama bottoms.
Look at that. Love it.
Look at that.
What a concept. And we did it right this time. It's a great mocktail. Perfect. Wonderful. All right. So our last one, though, that we're going to try tonight.
Yep.
Is the one that she's not looking forward to, folks. Yep. They can't all be good. But it's my favorite. It's an old fashioned. And so she's going to try it with me.
Yep.
But we're going to see how she does today. Because she's had a couple in the last few days and she was like, I don't know if I like this.
It's not for me, but I'm a team player. So you get to watch me love it.
Fantastic. Let's try it out.
The Grinch Mocktail. In a shaker, add ice and mix 1.5 ounces of green Gatorade. Add ginger beer to top off. Optionally, add 1 ounce fresh squeezed lime juice. Pour over a large ice cube in a glass. Garnish with a dried lime wheel.
All right, Becca, what is this lovely, gorgeous glass that you just gave me? Which once again was totally done by our lovely Brittany at home.
Thanks, babe.
Prepared, yes, thanks, babe. Love you too. Tell me about it.
This is a sugar cookie, old fashioned.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but you'll see it on the video. But we have actual sugar cookies in there. There's just sugar in it. Sure, it's going in my mouth anyway.
It has
Basil Hayden. My Basil
Basil
Hayden dark
Hayden.
rye.
and it has vanilla vodka, orange bitters, cocoa bitters, and
Big chunk of ice.
fuck, I think that's it.
Big chunk of ice and a
I
sugar
don't
cookie.
remember anymore, guys.
And a sugar cookie.
And
And too
then
much.
it's topped off with the sugar cookies.
Yes, which is gonna break off if you keep pulling it out of there like that. I am gonna take it out of there because it's gonna just melt in there. So
Yours was a little more full than mine.
I'm not complaining about it.
Me either. Okay.
I have to tell you though, she baked these cookies yesterday. She everything. You know, we actually technically have a bonus one. We have the cookie shot.
Yeah.
We could do that real quick at the end here, but
Okay.
all right. I want to see your face when you drink that.
You guys are ready for this? I almost can't stop smiling.
You all know that I'm a whiskey girl. You know I'm a whiskey girl.
Yeah.
Not so much.
I can shoot whiskey, okay? I cannot sip whiskey. Ready?
You don't take me so.
Yeah.
Fine.
See, when you shoot whiskey, you get a chaser. All I got is a cookie.
And that's not a bad chaser.
It's a really strong drink. So, that's our sugar cookie,
Old fashioned.
which is super good. We're enjoying it.
Our friend upstairs missed the face though. She just chugged that. She's like, I'm done. I'm done. All right, should we do one more bonus?
One more bonus, right?
You go do it. We do it.
Sugar cookie old fashioned, rim glass with vanilla frosting and sprinkles, and add a large ice cube. 2 ounces bourbon. 1/2 ounce vanilla vodka. 1 dash of chocolate bitters. 1 dash of orange bitters. Optional pinch of sea salt. And 25 ounces vanilla syrup. Stir and strain. Garnish with sugar cookie.
Right?
And you smush
And I think your child did this, right?
Yep.
And
Thank you, Alex.
thank you, Alex. And there's Bailey's in here.
Bailey's, yep.
And there's whipped cream on the outside.
Yep.
And little
Some
sprinkles. Look at that. All right.
Do you shoot this or do you just...
I think you're going to have to try to shoot it because otherwise you're going to spill all down the front of you, you know?
Okay, ready?
Let me try. All right.
That was harder than I expected.
Oh, spill it here.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, really good. Cheap, easy one.
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right, folks. Thank you for being here with us. Pour it on me. And Becca, thank you for pouring on me with all these questions. I'm going to ask you a couple more real quick.
Okay.
Just 2 more because I know your wife's on her way to come get you. Or she yells at me. All right, so final questions. Last minute shopping, thrilling or stressful?
So stressful. And that's what we have to do tomorrow.
Same. I actually pushed it off way too long.
Yep.
Although my kids are probably getting mostly money anyway.
Mine too.
January reset, excited or dreading it?
So excited. I'm so excited.
Okay.
I cannot wait to reset everything.
Okay, so I do have one thing I have to say though. If you're helping me with this podcast, you cannot do dry January.
Oh no. I said reset, not like
Give up.
change my life. thought we were resetting the house.
Yeah. Reset is fine. But I do have friends that do dry January. And look, all power to you that you can do that.
Absolutely.
I don't do that.
No.
I can't do that. I
would prefer not to.
You'd prefer not to? No, I do. I'm a whiskey girl. I gotta be true to my whiskey. I can't, I'd be abandoning it. I can't abandon my whiskey.
I get that. Do you guys want to hear one more funny story?
Mm.
My aunt says whiskey girl so well. So well. And I was really trying to figure out how she said it so well. She has a cat outside. It's a neighborhood cat. And that's what she says to this cat every morning because the cat's name is Whiskey. I was like, it sounds so good.
I didn't name the cat. It's a neighborhood cat. My neighbor named her.
Let's say it.
Whiskey girl.
See, like,
What you doing, whiskey girl?
Smoothly. Anyway, funny story over.
Thank you all for watching Pour It On Me. We hope that you have lovely holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate. Enjoy your time. Drink responsibly. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Chocolate chip cookie shots. Prepared chocolate chip cookie dough, baked in mini muffin tins, and once done, press down center to make a cup shape. Add Irish cream liqueur, whipped cream, and sprinkles. Before we go, we thought we would make you laugh with one of our outtakes. We attempted to make peppermint hot chocolate pudding shots, and well, they did not go over so well. Check out the reactions.
All right, so we're back. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties here. Yep, but we're sitting here. This does look gross, so bad, but he looks so cute when we're first together. Oh God, I'm afraid.
You got this.
Ready? Set. Go. You got to me swallow that. No, stop it. So I have to explain that, as I said, we're borrowing the kitchen from a friend of mine, and we sort of banished him to his room because he doesn't want to be on camera, which is totally fine. I get it, but he came downstairs to get something to eat and to drink, and we offered him one of these, and he stayed there. First of all, he broke one of the spoons right away because he's like, I don't need that. Broke it. And then turns out he needed it. He did because they tried to drink it. It was like completely solid and they couldn't get it down. So then he finally stirs it with what's left of the stick. And then he's like, that's pretty gross. It was tasty, but it was pretty gross.
Yeah, it was tasty.
It is tasty. It is, but it is a little gross. I think you really have to really like put it.
I think if it were smaller, maybe that would be better, but it was.
And I did it again.
Yeah, you did. Not thinking about it.
Thank you again for watching our special holiday episode of Pour It On Me. If you listened to this episode on your favorite podcast streaming service, you may want to check it out again on YouTube, as all the recipes are displayed on the screen for you. You can also download the list of recipes right from the show notes. We look forward to seeing you in the new year, as we have a brand new creative team working behind the scenes to enhance our website, developing our app, and prepping our shows. See you all soon! Thanks for hanging out with us on Pour It On Me, where every pour tells a story. Want more cocktail adventures? Visit us at www.pouritonme.com or follow us on any social media channel at Pour It On Me Podcast. And don't forget to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts. And as always, please drink responsibly. If you or someone you love needs help, you are not alone. Call the National Helpline at 800-662-4357 for free confidential support 24/7. or connect with local resources like Alcoholics Anonymous at aa.org. Until next time, keep your spirits high, your ice cold. Remember, there's always room for one more pour. This episode was produced and edited by DeSimone Digital Solutions, LLC. All rights reserved.